Hello, this is Stephen Childs, founder of the Church of Fairness and Team Fairness, secular idea, and the author of the World Fairness Agreement. It's only 4 pages. We don't need a book. We need to enact the World Fairness Agreement. This is the quickest route to stop the wars and the poverty and the hatred from the wrongs that happen to us from tribal warfare, unfair economics, bullying. Anytime anyone has done wrong, it's a violation of the law of fairness. So we're all supporting everyone to not be done wrong by anyone. We got your back. The past is forgiven. Totally. We don't care what you did or who you did it to. It's forgiven. What we care about is that you don't do anyone wrong anymore. There are wrongs being done by religions to people that are on the outside and to people that are members of the religion. There are wrongs being done by governments. There are wrongs being done by people. All of the above that I said, that's people in various systems of belief and organization. If we was to enact the World Fairness Agreement now, Trump and Putin and all the other world leaders would be exonerated. They don't have to worry about being war criminals. They don't have to be worried about being put in prison or fined. All of the CEOs that have done damage to the environment, they don't have to worry about being fined, penalized, jailed. The reason that I offer that is so that they have the incentive to make it happen. This is a situation that's quite humorous, and there's people that don't want me to have victory or to achieve this idea because they don't want me empowered, because they want me powerless so that I can't tell people their secrets, or they don't want me to talk about them. They want me to shut up about what they did, and so they don't want me to have any power to implement the system that would do exactly that for them. It would shut everybody up. Nobody would care about what they did in the past. But they're fighting against me. Obviously, they don't understand what this is about. They haven't read the document, the 4-page document. Evil wants to control me. It wants to have control so that it can get away with doing us wrong. When people that are evil, they're doing others wrong. When they stop doing others wrong, they're no longer evil. They're forgiven and exonerated. There's no guilt for the past. They're totally forgiven for their past. So I get that gift too. So the things that I've done wrong in the past, I'm forgiven for them. And it's not held against me. We don't hold anything against anyone for what they did in the past. It's forgiven, they're exonerated. They have no guilt, they're completely forgiven of it. So we're working within the systems. We don't need to get rid of any religions. They just need to agree to not do others wrong with their scriptures and with their beliefs. So then that way your religion is protected from the other religions that have beliefs that your religion should be destroyed or whatever. Or that you should be forced into surrendering to your religion. So the people in religions are protected. The atheists are protected in having no belief of a God. No one does them wrong for that. No one does Satanists wrong for being a Satanist. Oh, by the way, Satanists, my spirit friend is Satan. She claims to be Satan. I defeat evil. Our past is forgiven. Our past is forgiven. I have stopped doing others wrong. We want everyone to stop doing others wrong. Those that do me wrong are evil. That, by my definition, that's what evil is, when you do someone wrong. Those that do me wrong are evil. God is punishing them until they stop. God and Satan is the same thing. I am not swayed by events that happen. I am not swayed by things people say. You're not going to change my mind about this. There's nothing you can do to change my mind about this. I give everything to the God that is everything. So everything is within the God that's everything. And does it have a mind in the first place? I don't think so. I think mind happened from evolution. But you can believe what you want as long as you're not doing me wrong. People in the Christian religion, not all of them. Some Christians are non-theistic Christians. Many Christians have the belief that everybody's going to surrender to Jesus. They're going to bow their knee or something and confess that Jesus is Lord or something, is the way it's written. Lord over us. In other words, we surrender to Him as being our boss. And they want the whole world to do that. It's a Zionistic Christianity. So, we're not going to do that. We don't believe that. We're not going to surrender to a set of beliefs that we disagree with. We don't agree that there's a creator God that created everything and is therefore separate from creation and has all power over creation. We don't believe that. We believe that everything is one thing. And the cause of the existence, the creation, and the cause of existence or creation is the same thing. The cause is within the existence. What is manifested is also the cause of what is manifested. What has emerged into reality is also the cause of the emergence into reality. So God is this right here. God's the mountain, the people, the stars. God is creation rather than God created creation. God is creation, and it doesn't matter if God has a mind or not. We have minds. And our minds are non-local because everything's being shown to be non-local with science. And this is the same as non-dualism in religion. So in non-dualism, there's not a God separate from this creation. There's not some intelligent, all-knowing, all-powerful entity or person or being that created this and is separate from this, that we have to surrender to Him. No, we don't have to surrender to him. We don't think he exists. What we're offering is that we won't do you wrong if you won't do us wrong. And if you don't like that deal, I pity you. Because it's going to be dreadful if we don't make this agreement, and if we don't all agree to not do others wrong. We won't do you wrong if you won't do us wrong. That's the agreement. And if we don't do it, there's going to be more misery and suffering than has ever happened before. And there's no excuse for not doing this. The laws that we have now, the foundation for all the laws, needs to be the law of fairness. So all laws are created to create fairness. All religions are to create fairness for everyone. All institutions of government are to create fairness. Our purpose as humans is to create fairness for everyone else. This is how we're saving our future. This is how we create a world and a future that's worth being born into. We all become friends. We all care about each other. And your past is secret. We don't care what you did or who you did it with. We don't care. You're forgiven. Your past is about you. It's not about us. Our past is about us. And what we've decided is we need to stop doing others wrong. And I had to learn how to forgive others for doing me wrong so that I'm not affected. I just forgive them. And then I ask God to punish them to stop them from doing me wrong. And I don't do it. God does it. Some other intelligence that has the ability to manipulate our world. And they're here. They really are here. People are experiencing unexplainable phenomena. A lot. Things can change. I mean, like, really. People's appearance can change. Numbers can change on a page. And your mind is going to try to grasp what is the truth here. You can't find anything at that point. Because all you can do is know there's truth to all this and a cause to all this. And something about this makes sense. There's a rational explanation that we don't know what it is, but it's there. That's all. We can only hang on to the truth. So when someone insults me, when someone puts me down, and when they do that, they're inviting their group of bullies to all start bullying me. When I am picked on, put down, insulted, disrespected, I forgive them. Let them do it. Don't even care. Let them do it. Do it some more, in fact. Make some more vicious insults about me. Please. You know, see what I mean? I'm not opposing them. There's magic in that. There's power in not opposing them. They threaten to kill me. Why don't you please kill me right now? Because I can't stand being alive with you here picking on me. Just go ahead and kill me. Why don't you? So then their threats, death threats don't work. They find out there is not anything they can do to disturb me. Because I just forgive them and invite them. I support them in what they want to do to me. So then they would be in trouble. And I know for a fact that when they're doing me wrong, God's punishing them for it until they stop. And it'll get worse, and they'll have everybody turn against them. Their whole group of bullies, whether it's a religion thinking I should surrender to their Jesus, I will not surrender to their Jesus. So they think whatever they want to think. They can think anything they want. They can do anything they want. I forgive them, and I ask God to punish them for doing me wrong with their religion or their government, with their laws the politicians wrote supporting oligarchy, supporting corporate profit. They should be based on creating fairness for everyone. So we need the regulation. We need government to regulate things, to manage things. Somebody needs to make decisions on who's going to fix which road at what time. It needs to be organized. That's what government does. So, the laws over time will be rewritten, changed. We will tell them that's an unfair system you have there. Change the laws. We want you to make it fair to everyone. So that's what their job is to write laws and rewrite laws. That's what we hire them for. That's what we want them to do for us. We want to give them a job, and we want them to make our world fair for everyone, whether they're people in government or religion or whatever. So if everybody's provided for, because we all care about each other, and we'll find a place where you're valuable to create, to help in some way, to be employed somewhere. Homelessness will be gone. And this is absurd. Living in this world as it is right now, it's just totally bonkers. People are going to be going completely insane, more than they are now. So thanks for listening to me. Please read the World Fairness Agreement. It's kind of like a rough draft. It doesn't need to be changed. It's got the right idea that I just explained to it. We'll stop doing you wrong if you stop doing us wrong. If you do us wrong, we let you go ahead and do us wrong, because God's going to punish you. And God is real. There's non-human intelligences here that are helping me do this. They know the future. They're working it. I'll think a thought and it affects the whole room of people because of this connection. And then they laugh. And they don't even realize that I initiated the thought. And they don't think I'm in on it. I founded the thought. And they don't get it. But they will. They will understand that I have the control that was given to me, this mental control. It was given to me by these non-human intelligences. And that, I don't know totally what it means. It'll be revealed over time. But I can see that the telepathic spiritual warfare against me, it doesn't hold any water anymore. It can't continue. I can just make the thought, if you do me wrong, God will punish you, and they all go silent. The spiritual attack stops. And then I hear them, they shouldn't have hurt me this way and that way. That's just another method to hurt me, by bringing up the past where they hurt me. Don't they think that there's powers here that know what they're doing? That know the intention of their heart? They're stupid, because they're going to be punished for that. They're putting themselves in a position in the future where they're powerless. All their power is taken away. Everyone will pity them. So if you join this idea and help initiate the World Fairness Agreement, you're forgiven and you're honored. Those people that were doing me wrong are honored too. As soon as they stop doing me wrong, they're forgiven and honored. So like MAGA, they'll be forgiven and honored for helping us create a system that creates a good future, where we won't do them wrong if they won't do us wrong. Humans can understand that way of thinking. It's a deal. We're going to make a deal with you. We won't punish you if you don't punish us. And if you do us wrong, we're praying for God to punish you. Go ahead and punish us. Go ahead and do us wrong. See who wins. This is about who has the most power, who has the most control over things. They gave the control to me 3 days ago. Stay tuned.